The other week I happened to be browsing on YouTube and I came across a particular featured video. And this video featured this woman here.
That's her, Lacey Green.
Now she came up with this really cool idea about creating a YouTube time capsule, which is nothing more than recording yourself, asking yourself questions to be reviewed again in about 5 years' time. So in 2014 in her case, you'll look at the questions that she asked herself and reply. And I like this idea. I thought it was a really quirky, cool idea. So I'm going to join in this bandwagon. So I intend to create this YouTube video time capsule, which I will look at again in the year 2015. I wanted to go to 2015 because it's a nice roundish number in my head rather than 2014. So 6 years into the future, I'll be answering these questions. So what happened to your bestest best friend? Last I heard, he was planning to move to Canada with his uncle to essentially lead a new life. Did you keep up with your exercise regime? Because frankly, if not, get back to the gym, you fatty! Did you forget why you decided to do this exercising in the first place? That's right, it was to help you get laid! Now get back on the treadmill, you fatty! Whatever happened to your Oxford housemates? Last time I remember, it was a few months before we had to leave the house because of the end of the tenancy agreement and we all went our separate ways. Are you still in contact with them? Because frankly, if not, go pick up the phone, give them a phone call, or send them a text or email, or whatever mystical forms of communication that happens to be in the year 2015! Whatever happened to Barack Obama? Did he stay for another term? Was he the only black president? Well, frankly, he was the only black president, but did he do a good job? That's the main question. Did he bring world peace, or was he just a puppet? Do you still do Sharok? Have you done any dance styles? Have you danced Sharok to heavy metal? Was your partner cute at the time? Is Gordon Brown, the Labour Prime Minister, still in power, along with his sidekick Alice Starling, or did they get kicked out? Last I heard, they were doing a terrible job during this financial crisis that we're going through. Or at least that's what the newspaper would like you to think, especially the Daily Mirror and the Daily Express. Good God, I hate those newspapers. Is there a one world government yet where every country is united by one government? Or at least 3 governments? Are you still doing your eyes things? Are you still doing your tattoos things? Did you ever buy those contact lenses where it was completely white out to your eyes, or even completely black out your eyes? Did you get a tattoo? Have you actually found a tattoo pattern that you liked and you wanted to keep forever and ever and ever? Did you actually learn Spanish properly in the end? I mean, I know you were trying to learn Spanish on your own, but it was proving to be difficult and you realised you needed a teacher. Did you ever go back to Argentina? Did you keep your promise? Were you able to talk to the locals? Did you go see Faith No More at the Download Festival 2009? Were they as good as you ever hoped? Were there any other good bands at the Download Festival? What was the Download Festival like in 2009? How are Q1 and On doing? Are they still doing the same path as they were? Have they disappeared off the face of the earth? Or has Q1 and On transcended to a higher level of popularity and public knowledge? Do people know about them more? Are they still having fun playing live gigs, or are they being a bit more serious? How did that financial crisis, credit crunch, and whatever buzzword has to be going on at the time, how did that resolve itself? Is it resolved? Did it affect you in any way? Are you still in Oxford? Or have you moved on? Who's got British power this time? Is it Labour still? Is it the Tories? Or is it your favourite, Liberal Democrats? Even though frankly you don't know what they do, you just wanted to see some change. For better or for worse, you don't really care. Did you ever find true love? If so, who was it? Or what was it? For God's sake, Grax, did you revamp your website? It needs a revamp. It's been needing a revamp for years. It's being left behind, man. Has the CD, has the DVD, has the Blu-ray, has the disc format finally disappeared in favour of pure digital downloaded content? How did our London 2012 Olympics go? Was it a big letdown, or was it actually quite surprisingly good for the British people? Are you alive? Or did you die? Do you have a family of your own? Do you have a wife? Do you have kids? Are you still single? Did the BBC change the TV license? Are you still doing YouTube videos? And if you are, have you got a decent camera? Because frankly, this digital camera you've got right now, it's okay, but you had to resolve the sound issue because it was such a bitch to do. Did you invest in that kind of thing? Did you use microphones or whatnot? Has anything significant happened within the last 6 years that you can think of? Has anything significant happened to you in those past 6 years? Or is it just the same old, same old? So that's the list of questions I have to ask myself for the year 2015, and I'll be interested in hearing your answers, Grax. I'll see you then. Ooh, before I forget, I would like to open up this particular YouTube entry to anyone in the YouTube community, or even anyone in the entire world. Feel free to leave a comment and to possibly even ask me a question, whether from now or for 6 years into the future, for me to answer in 2015.